Welcome to Authentic Plus TV, where your trending news always flow for you. We give you trending news in the country and across the country. There is a hot issue I'll be talking about today, and I know you will gladly don't want to miss, so hear me out. Now, Israel and Hamas has agreed to the first phase of ceasefire agreement deal to end the 2-year war between these two countries, which USA, President Donald Trump and his people acting as the intermediator to end this war.
News. President Trump says that Israel and Hamas have both agreed to the first phase of a peace plan.
We had been anticipating some kind of an announcement from the president tonight, and it has just come through his social media site saying he's proud to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. He says this means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed-upon line as the first steps towards a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. All parties will be treated fairly. He ends the statement, "Blessed are the peacemakers." This comes after talks were underway today in Egypt between mediators for Israel, Hamas, the Palestinians, others, including the president's lead Mideast envoy, Steve Witkoff, and his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, were participating in those talks, as were officials from Qatar, Turkey, and other countries. Notably, earlier today, the president said he would travel to the Middle East this weekend, possibly Saturday, more likely Sunday, to meet with those as they sign off on a negotiation. What's unclear is whether hostages would be released before the president goes or when.
On the 7th October 2023, Hamas, which happened to be a military regime in Palestine, attacked Israel while they were having their music festival, which usually invite people across the world to visit the country just to experience how Israel go about their music festival, because they are ancient country. So most of their music festivals are alive and it takes out of breath. But what happened? Hamas decided to wake up one day to fight for the people of Palestine. And the only way they could do it is to attack Israelis. So on the 7th October, they committed a huge atrocity, a huge massacre against the people of Israel. And it was such a doomsday for the people of Israel. The world started condemning the act of Hamas, doing it this way, even if you decide or you have decided to end the masteralism of Israel's act. So since then, Benjamin Bibi Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, vowed that he will hunt Hamas down. In fact, he would turn Gaza into hell. And since then, the war keeps on going on. Most countries, powerful nations, powerful leaders in this world have tried to intervene, have tried to have numerous conferences. UN, United Nations, everybody who are supposed to speak for peace to intervene between these countries. They have done all what they could, but it seems it ends up to nowhere. But here is the case. Now, there is a good news, because I know people love Israel. Same way other people also love Palestinians. You know, Palestinians is a Muslim country, while Israel is also an Israeli country. Bibi Netanyahu was very angry and furious that even though he hasn't done anything to them, but even if Hamas want to come at them, it shouldn't be this way. So he's only worried and pained is that the music festival doesn't only include Israeli people, but other countries' civilians were also in Israel. So Hamas wants to downplay the efforts of Israel. This means countries cannot trust them anymore, because when their people go to Israel, they can't protect them. It means Israel's system has failed. Didn't they know? They couldn't even have idea that Hamas is going to commit this atrocity on the 7th of December. So Bibi Netanyahu and the president and the commander-in-chief of Israel vow to war against Palestinians. But today, the USA, they are trying so hard to end it. And now the two countries have agreed to the long-awaited peace negotiation. We are all waiting between these two countries. Today is the day. They have agreed to the first phase of the peace deal, which is the hostages which are still alive, or Hamas will release the remaining hostages that they are still alive to the Israeli people. Israel will also free numerous, or let's say thousands of Palestinian prisoners to the Gaza Strip. And also, Hamas have to put their weapon down and back down. And Israel have to also promise and sign that he will withdraw much of his troops from many of the Gaza tribes. So this is what is happening, family. And it's a good news for the world because leaders have tried. People have tried for this whole issue to end. So let's pray for the people of Gaza or Palestinian, and let's also pray for the people of Israel. Let's hope that the American people work tirelessly just to push this whole peace negotiation that he's trying to implement on the two countries. So family, this war has been 2 years. You know, at a point in time, the Palestinian authorities went to the UN Assembly trying to lodge a complaint that Israel is committing genocide in the country. And when it happens genocide, it means the opponent is fighting with humans, animals, water bodies, anything in the country. The enemy is fighting against it. To the extent that Al Jazeera were showing at the top, media spaces were all showing. But today, they have both agreed. Israel PM, Prime Minister, which is Bibi Netanyahu, has spoken. Hamas has also brought out a press statement stating that they are going to accept, if only Israel will stick to the plan, because they know that Israel is a very bad state. But here is the case that they have also agreed that they will free thousands of prisoners in order for them to get their remaining prisoners or alive hostages. Because families are still shaken. People are trusting in their authorities. But there is also an issue that people are worried or they are concerned, or the two countries. One, trust issue. The Israelis are not trusting the Hamas people. That what if we release the thousands of Palestinian prisoners? Will they also abide to their promise? Same way Hamas is also questioning Israelis that have they not even signed a secret bond with the US that they want to play them or trick them to release their alive hostages. So family, there is a whole lot about this issue. But all what we are saying is that we are pleading with the two countries to let peace prevail. Because as it stands now, Palestinians, almost 60,000 people have lost their life. As for those that they have been injured, it's uncountable. And Israel too, 1,665 people have also lost their life, including the military, the civilians, the people that they are involved. So you could see that we are losing a lot of lives because of this war. So they should let peace prevail. And we trust in Donald Trump's administration. Even before his swearing in, he stated that he is going to do all what he can to end this fight or this war. And here is the case that he is trying. So we are just hoping and praying that the two countries accept the peace deal negotiation and they go by it in order to end it also, that humanity and peace will prevail in the world. This is Authentic Plus TV. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and comment as well. I am Juliana, your energy queen. Bye-bye.